This is the highest rated K-drama of the new year. Ranked first on the most watched drama charts. If you haven't watched it yet, prepare yourself mentally. This show is like Pandora's box. Once it's open, every cell in your body will scream. Kiki has always been clueless. The school planned a beach trip. Only she wore a princess dress. Everyone left. She was still digging in the sand. She went missing. People in the orphanage are cold. Kiki is often overlooked. She often misses mealtimes. She drinks tap water to survive. This invisible nature did not fade away with age. In middle school, she became bullied. Kiki, this is awful. Without parental protection, she had to earn her own school fees. The orphanage suggested a job, using a fake it to see a doctor, then running to all the pharmacies. She handed the prescribed pills to the den. After work that day, Blondie asked her, "Hey, how are your grades?"
Kiki around 15.
Blondie suggested Kiki to study hard, otherwise she'll be just like him later. Become the lowest of society. If this came from an adult's mouth, Kiki would see it as mere chatter, but when it came from a thug, it somehow became persuasive. From then on, she started to work hard. She actually topped the school. But this first place was not achieved fairly. Kiki took stimulants to focus. She took the pills Blondie gave her. Swallowed the pills all at once. She felt submerged in an underwater world. All sounds around her vanished. Her mind was free of distraction. This feeling is very addictive. Therefore, she started to abuse the drugs. Doses keep rising. Soon, she became dependent. To maintain her good grades, Kiki often hid her pills away. Blondie noticed but didn't say much. I thought life would continue like this, but a call changed it all. It completely changed Kiki's life. Over the years, Mr. Kiki kept searching for his girl. What you recall will return. There will surely be a reply. Years later, he finally found his daughter's whereabouts. Kiki was overjoyed. Her dad told her to reunite in Seoul. Kiki waited and waited. Finally, she got her ticket to Seoul. And also her father's death certificate.
News, here's a breaking news update. News 2024 exam committee member died.
Mr. Ki's death was strange. Kiki went from the country to Seoul. She arrived at a prestigious school in Gangnam, Hahuma High School. Mr. Ki taught here when he was alive. Kiki transferred to this school. She aims to uncover the truth about her father's death. Before the ceremony started, the principal asked security to remove the flower-selling grandmother, but the granny wouldn't leave. At that moment, a girl in the front row stood up. She wanted to buy all the flowers. Kiki's gaze scanned the crowd. It landed on the girl handing over cash. The wheels of fate began to turn at this moment. Sham, listen Shaman Gendong Seoul. Got mixed up. In this life, she is called Lily Yu. Born with the golden spoon, that is a gut expert. He runs private clinics to give his daughter good luck. That consulted many fortune tellers and astrologers. He deduced the best lucky dates in nearly a decade. C-sections are timed to the second. Lily surely pleased her dad. Full growth in morals and skills, but Dad was still not satisfied. Dad, what ranking did she achieve? Lily has an older sister, born to be a top scholar. She tops every subject. She studied 25 hours a day. Soon she emerged as the top in her school, but Dad was still not content. He often had them punish each other. One wrong answer earned a hit. Every time Lily hit her sister, she'd feel sad. Dad told Lily the story to be mindful. He likened his eldest daughter to a Bible villain, and he told Zane, "You'll be someone everyone envies. Even your sister will not be spared. Sooner or later, she might kill you out of jealousy." Sang before the opening ceremony starts.
Sang, let's take a moment of silence together. Sang, I've taught at Rainbow High for 4 years. Sang, teacher Kian, who imparted precious knowledge. Sang, sadly, she passed away not long ago. Sang, it's truly a great loss. Kiki looked at Sang on the stage.
This was the second time they met. Once the ceremony was done, Kiki pulled her suitcase. She stepped into classroom 3-2. At this point, Jesu had already transferred schools. The teacher told Kiki to sit down. A classmate asked in class, which class was Sang be assigned to? Sang walked into the classroom. The teacher urged all to study hard. Only 255 days remain until the exam. After the morning meeting, Sang took the stage. The classmates below watched eagerly. Everyone wanted to sit next to the star. An explosion suddenly erupted from the back. Kiki's suitcase burst open. Lily walked over, picked up the kite that fell out of the suitcase. It had the logo of a Korean university engraved on it. Kiki reached out her hand, took the kite back. Lily turned around. Finally, she sat down next to Kiki. Lily, my name is Kiki. I know you're Lily Yu. Kiki, I heard you just now. At this moment, Kiki did not know the measuring tape of fate had already begun to measure her life. She would switch back and forth between dreams and nightmares. The first class ended. Kiki was surrounded by 3 classmates. All 3 wanted to be Lily's deskmate. One girl named Nana said she could gift anything. There was no limit on the amount. Moreover, her seat was in the second row. She could see the blackboard very clearly. Kiki didn't care about the seat. She didn't ask for Nana's gift. She simply gave up her seat. Just then, Lily walked into the bathroom. She walked in front of Nana and said, "Let's go have lunch together." She grabbed Kiki's hand. "Lily, you let's go. I'm starving." Classmates Kyle and Elena seemed lost. Why would Lily be interested in a country bumpkin? They introduced themselves to the new student. Kyle comes from a family of lawyers. Her parents are both prosecutors. Elena comes from an art family. Her folks are in France. They're all musicians. When Kiki heard Kyle's name, she felt a chill on her back. She just got to school today. She hadn't introduced herself yet. How would Lily know her name?
Lily Kiki, is today your first day out of school? Lily Kiki, why did you transfer schools?
Kiki told a little fib. She left out her real reason for transferring. Lily asked again, "Do you want to attend a Korean university?" Suddenly, all eyes in the cafeteria were on her. Lily mentioned the kite cane. She enjoys collecting Korean university gear. Kiki's kite cane is a limited edition. It's hard to get. Kiki confessed she really wants to join Hanko's Mac program. This sentence caused a flicker of displeasure on Kyle's face. Kiki found out all the students here take medication, using it to enhance focus. After eating, she went back to class. A classmate said the mat alert rang. It disturbed the nappers in front. A rolled up paper flew over. Kiki felt sorry for the girl. She handed over her bottle of water. To her surprise, the girl directly poured the water.
Anna, why should I trust that you'll drink this water? Anna, who knows what you've mixed in it? Kiki, what are you saying? Kiki, I didn't add anything. Kiki, I saw you take Let's Dry. Anna, you might think I'm a paranoid, crazy person. Anna, but you'll understand soon enough. Anna, as long as Anne chooses you. Anna, you'll struggle to live normal.
In the school's medical lab, Kyle protested against saying she didn't want anyone to join their small group. The reason is simple. Her goal is also Han Med. One more applicant drops the odds. Sang casually brought up Rep's election. If elected, you can earn extra credit. She intends to nominate Kyle for class president. As the two chatted, Kiki was worried about the school uniform. But the teacher said she had to wear it. Sang entered the classroom. She found Kiki had changed seats. Kiki's reason was quite valid. It's clearer to see the board from here. Sang didn't say more. She returned to the last row. Nina cautiously chimed in. Sang nodded along a bit. Their words felt tense. After school, Kiki returned to her desk. Her stepmother answered the door. The first thing she asked was, "Have you seen your dad's phone?" Kiki paused and replied, "But really?" She had taken the phone from her father's belongings. However, until things were clarified, she couldn't trust anyone, especially her dad's partner. Stepmother's skin hurt. She died after her mom did.
Stepmother's skin, why look for her? Stepmother's relative, are you supposed to live with a child without blood ties?
After the stepmom left, Kiki got a text from a used uniform seller. She couldn't buy a new one, so she had to settle for a used one. While washing clothes, she began to try her father's phone password. On the third try, the phone suddenly rang. The caller said unknown number. Kiki thought briefly. She tapped the answer key gently, but after a long wait, no one spoke there. The next day, Kiki put on the newly bought uniform. Nina walked over with juice and splashed Kiki on purpose. Nina was mad at Wai's coldness. She vented all her frustration on Kiki. The shirt was stained bright red with juice. Kiki, new here, wished to avoid trouble, but Nina kept pushing it. She leaned in close and sniffed Kiki's uniform. Nina, your uniform smells of chai. Nina, you think white is nice to you? Nina, do you think you're Cinderella? Laughter from classmates, ripped open old wounds not yet healed. Kiki fell into the cracks of time. She saw her 13-year-old self curled up on the rooftop. Fists and chives flew around, constantly striking her thin back. Their nails dug into her arm, dragged her into the corner as her shoes and socks were torn away. A burning cigarette butt pressed against her shoulder. The smell of burnt flesh filled the air. Kiki bit her lip hard to stifle a scream. That cigarette burned through her entire youth. 21 grams of scars turned to buds to this day, still hidden in the folds of memory, softly sobbing. Lily, Kiki. Sai's call breaks into memory. Kiki didn't respond. She kept rubbing her shirt down. Suddenly, a pair of hands wrapped around her waist.
Lily, Kiki, you can fit in my arms.
Sai said she was here to deliver clothes. Kiki said thanks, but she did not accept Sai's kindness. Sai urged Kiki not to be distant, but Kiki pushed her away.
Kiki, don't you get what I mean? Kiki, let's be clear. Kiki, not everyone appreciates your kindness.
Lily, you're alright. Lily, I got it. Let's leave it at that.
Second class. The teacher gave out an exam sheet. This test notes performance scores. Time limit 20 minutes. Kiki is very confident, but when she saw the test, she was stunned. These questions were completely unfamiliar.